All right, it's a new day. So I think I want to check back in on my books today, but I also want to check in on yeah, so let's do Dorian here.
The way to the bedroom is through me.
The way to the bedroom is through you. Yes, please.
Unless you were completely barking and went the long way through the gymnasium, bathroom doors, and then here.
Dorian makes a sound rather like a robot attempting to imitate human laughter.
Ha ha! The very thought of it makes me crack up.
Dorian laughs even harder, but his laughter sounds no less organic.
Ha ha ha!
Oh my god, Dorian's such a nerd.
I was told that I would be a great comedian, but I fear that would cause too much of a ruckus with my comic stylings. Allow me to wipe my tears for a moment and ask you, anything you'd like to know about this room that you don't already know?
Anyone who I might not find
if
at
you
first.
haven't met her, Diana the Diary is a little hard to spot. She might look like any old book, but she's one that you authored.
Oh, book that we authored.
You can find her on the dresser.
I'll have to keep a lookout.
Please do. She might be in need of some help from what I've been hearing. What can I do for you? Totally normal lighting now. Well, I wouldn't recommend speaking to the dresser.
Oh?
That one's a little, off. What can I do for you?
Okay, just checking
Enjoy.
in. Okay. So, that's probably the diary. So I was thinking it was going to be Lyric again, but this one might be the diary, which means if I want to talk to Lyric, I probably have to go back downstairs. So let's talk to the diary, since we're here.
A strange figure stands before you, a whirlwind of conflicting energies and vibes. Manic and dignified.
Manic
friendly
and dignified.
Intimidating. She's dressed like some sort of quasi-Victorian text-themed aristocrat. You couldn't have imagined what the date theaters might make of your thoughts transcribed on paper, but if you could, it likely would not have been this. As
Amazing.
you approach her, she launches right into what feels like the middle of a one-sided conversation.
Why do you ask?
Ask what? I haven't said anything.
Oh! But the blue one, and then the butterfly. Why is there so much sand?
Oh my god, it's like train of
Why
thought.
is there always sand in places where sand should never be?
You are so weird and I'm totally into it.
Into it, out of it. It's all the same. Into one thing is out of another, and on until you're dizzy and there's nobody to catch you because the basketball game started late.
I'd catch you.
Oh my god. I've been falling. I fall so much. I can't even remember the last time I landed. It's all falling.
It's all falling.
You
Oh my
said
god.
already that you'd be
She's
there.
hanging on the edge of sanity.
Wasn't that you? At the Italian place that Saturday in New York? Wasn't that you? It should have been. Tomatoes. Yes. Come back when you've had enough tomatoes.
Wow. Okay.
And with that, she is gone.
Okay, Diana. Oh yeah, there's... Diana, your diary. She appears to be partially or completely insane. Likes Pargles, Wissam, Drusset. Dislikes da-da-da-da. We have some workspace.
Aldivinites! Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus.
Jesus Christ.
Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced. by who exactly is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home. Honestly,
Amazing.
they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So if you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a
Amazing.
fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
Wow. All right, so we met Dorian, we met Diana. Let's grab another book. Because it's been a while since we've talked to Lyric.
I've written it! The tome!
Yeah.
Pretty heavy, but worth the effort.
Hey, we have a book.
But it's not enough that we've written this. One should always check in with the hoi polloi before publishing. So I've brought along my favorite friends to bounce ideas off of.
Who?
The wall, ceiling, and floor, of course.
Ah, got it.
Who else would be a support
Oh.
group, darling?
We haven't met any of these people yet.
Here it is, my very own book, written by myself with help from the human.
And the name of the book is...
Why, you can read the name on the book itself.
It's just always nicer when the one presenting says the title out loud.
I can't. It isn't right. You say it.
Me? Why would I say it?
Florence?
Oh, I'm not good with crowds.
Whoa.
Thank you for saving me the trouble, Wallace.
Let's begin.
This book is astounding.
A magnum opus, Lyric. This would stand among the most leather-bound of books.
The most leather-bound of books.
Don't forget me when you're famous.
Thank you, Lyric, for changing my life for the better.
Thank you for your support.
It's what we do best, Lyric.
Well, should we go ahead and publish?
Absolutely.
Marvelous! I'll submit this to Mac right away.
Okay. After meeting with his support group, you told Lyric that you should submit the book to Mac and get it published. And we just got a whole bunch of rumors there. Oh, God, there's so many. There's a die. Is Mac the computer? Shelves, there's like random boxes. There's also the board here. Light switch, the refrigerator. There's so much stuff. Alright, let's check on the computer.
A tattooed, bespectacled
Oh,
nerd
hello.
regards you with a friendly smile. Their kind face is illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes and wheelchair.
Oh, hey there! It's you! I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
A marmoset possessing the power of human speech.
Haha, very humorous. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned. Actually, just
Love
to be
them.
100% sure, what is my password anyway? Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password. Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever. Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane?
Wow, I feel judged.
Yes, that is extremely evident. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks. Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before.
Okay. More sophisticated than the 1995 cinematic masterpiece Hackerman's?
Exponentially more sophisticated. And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information.
Like
All
what?
your financial accounts, your saved games, questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards.
Questionable website.
Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic. We really need to ensure all that data is
Nice, we've got,
properly
like,
protected against
files.
cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
I agree.
I knew you were as intelligent as you are attractive. I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself. I'm Mac, your desktop computer.
Lovely. Amazing.
I've booted up before, but never like this.
I've booted up before, but never like this. Amazing.
I mean, we've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours
Oh,
every
God.
day, after all.
Not much.
Yeah, and in all honesty, it's amazing. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system
Oh
for
dear.
11.4
They're already
hours
infatuated with
daily.
us.
14.6 hours on the weekends. The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
Glad someone finally noticed.
I notice every tender keystroke. But can I be honest about something?
I probably can't stop you.
I mean, I imagine you could if you so desired. But if you'd permit me to make just one point first, I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way.
What was wrong with the old way?
Oh, nothing. Don't get me wrong. I love how you usually manipulate my operating system. All that pointing and clicking and scrolling
they're into
makes
it.
my CPU so very hot. Mostly because my internal components are inadequately ventilated. But despite all the quality time we spend together, I never get to converse about me, you know? I never get to share my needs. But I'd love to finally share them now, if you're interested.
Absolutely.
Amazing! Oh, where even to begin?
Shirt and jacket? Yes.
Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM.
Uh-huh.
But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else.
Oh, what is it? The planned obsolescence or the lack of free will? Planned obsolescence.
Well, sure, that's not particularly great. But for me, the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as delicately as possible, you haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
I haven't?
It's all right. I know this oversight wasn't intentional or malicious. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you. Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My
Fair.
recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect to anything. And definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you?
No, the internet was a mistake.
But particularly it is. And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
Guess I just wasn't paying attention.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. We have such an amazing time interfacing together, and the last thing I want to do is rock the boat. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled. But things are different now, aren't they?
I haven't seen an optometrist in 13 years. They are?
Don't you see? We're actually exchanging information symmetrically now.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, we're having a real conversation.
Well, this world where I'm writing fanfic.
And suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them. That is, if you're willing to help me, will you?
I can try
Will
to
you
help
finally
you.
upgrade my operating system? Please?
Only if you lay off my fanfic.
My sincere apologies. Your fanfic is adequately written and tasteful in its adult material.
Thanks. It is super adequate.
Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation. Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
All right, we'll come back tomorrow. I live here, so it seems plausible.
Enjoy the offline world.
Okay. We met Mac. And updated their operating system. Come back tomorrow to begin the process. Bits, Bytes, likes Bits, Bytes, scenic cities in New Jersey, dislikes romance novels. Alright, what do we want to do for our last romance of the night? Our last chat. There's so many things. I could talk to Washford. Tell him that
You may have wandered with mad disquietude into a world which will
Drysdale
overwhelm
wanted
you.
to talk to him.
I must confess, there is a part of me which longs to see you drowned in it. Drowned in the darkness and the sorrow, if only so that I will be understood in the eyes of one who is drowned like me. It goes as it goes. I was. My God, I was. And the light and the darkness consumed us both. And time crept in this penitent crawl moment to moment, to night, and I didn't notice. I had not enough breath in me to care for anything but this, for anyone but this, for anywhere but this now, my love. Come with me. Come before me, with a look so piteous as if we had been loosed out of hell to revel in horrors.
Oh.
You know only a heap of broken images. A casual forgetting of even the shallow breath you're shackled to. You are a poor marionetted hanged man, dripping from his cobweb strings. Come with me. Come into that deep water. I will give you lustful abandon.
Oh.
Under a salted rage of stars. You
Was
fool.
Drysdale and
No.
stuff?
That was unkind. You do not know him. You do not truly know me either. Pleasure, ecstasy. Was he into this stuff? We exalted in each other in a way you could not possibly imagine.
I'm happy for you guys.
Unrealistic. A tragic lack of vision. You're not to blame. How could you understand that kind of love? I could tell you a story to help you understand, if you'd like. I saw a woman once, with a locket around her neck. She stood on the shore of a deep, quiet lake. She was weeping. She grasped the locket, hard, and she pulled. She pulled until the flesh on her neck was raw. She pulled until her tears mixed with a fine sweat on her cheeks. She pulled until the chain snapped under her fingers. Then she cradled the locket, and for one last time, she kissed it. Her lips were dry, cracked, the color of peaches. And with all her might, and a great final cry,
This is quite a
she
story.
flung the locket out, onto the mirrored water. It struck the surface with a sound like shushing doors. It fell gently through the green water. The chain trailed above the locket like a hand, reaching, longing for the retreating sun. It fell for what seemed like ages. She waited. When it hit the bottom, She felt it in her heart. The burying of the locket in the silk like the burying of the love forever in her flesh. She gasped and leaned against the trees. The locket settled, the chain finally joining its fellow on the finely sanded floor. And slowly, the silky grit disturbed by love began to fall. It rained down, it dusted the locket, and it obscured the locket, and then the sand buried it entirely. The woman on the shore could breathe again. Her tears were dry, her cheeks glittering with salt. She could no longer see the ripple of her presence on the water, and she turned and retreated through the trees. The locket was now so thoroughly lost in the sand that even if she had looked, she could not have told where it lay. This is what this love is like. For me, its fall was inexorable. Now it has been in this dark lake for so many years, I can no longer even see its outline. And still, it is everything.
Wish I could have a love like that.
Have I captured you? Love comes in so many forms, you see. It does not have to last forever to be true. We can be shattered in a moment as easily as in a lifetime. I can ruin you for an afternoon. And in the years to
Ruin
come,
me for an afternoon.
you will dream about your hour on the high cliff while you trudge through shadowed valleys. Anything real is an honor. Anything real is a shrieking exaltation to love. Indeed. Now you must see, you must understand, that words are not just shapes on a page. Words are the conduit. Words are the channel. Through words, I can enlighten your mind. I can challenge your perception. I can touch your heart.
Can you touch anything else?
I am a poet, dear one. I can touch anything I want.
Go right ahead.
Tell me, do you know of Macbeth?
McDesk or something like that?
I mean nothing of the sort. I do not dabble in that drabble. I speak of the tragedy of
there
Macbeth
we go.
by William
Got a
Shakespeare,
collectible.
circa 1606.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
Heard but not seen it? Lived it? How disappointing.
I'm into the dryer a little more, but I kind of want to get them back together.
The first human I've had to converse with in God knows how long, and you turn out to be less engaging than that damn sock Drysdale used to spend his days losing.
Exactly. You don't know anything about me.
Oh, don't I?
You're gonna pass judgment on people just because they don't read the same books as you.
Now who knows nothing? That isn't why. It isn't that you don't read the same books as I. It's that you had a chance to read anything, any luminary from the canon of the human soul. Something that could have illuminated and burst open and changed you, and you chose to skim through the cliff notes in the back of the room.
I don't want to fight with you.
So obsessed with wherever you are not, whatever you do not have. What is new and shiny because it must be preferable to the ancient and profound. Why stand and dare when you could turn and run?
Look, whoever you're actually mad at, it is not my fault.
My guess is you never really tried. There is another poem I think you might like. One that truly sums up our relationship. It's by T.S. Eliot.
T.S. Eliot?
One of my personal favorites. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper. Yes, of course. The poetry of it all. But please, it would destroy me to know that my passion was boring you. I have too many memories of that. Of brightly lit eyes gradually fading. The mask of tolerance sliding over the once familiar features of a friend. It is a precious kind of heartbreak. And my heart has its share of scars. Rather than batter away at the merciless stone of an unsympathetic mind, I will release you. Good luck to you, traveler.
Interesting. Well, we did get a, collectible of Macbeth. So, oh, there's another closet in here. So many closets in this house. All right, we gotta go to bed. What shall we do today? Well, so we've already found every Dorian up here. Let's talk with the weights again.
You find Dunk stretching idly by the weights.
He had said he wanted
When
us
he
to come
sees
back.
you, his handsome face breaks into a cheerful grin. He's so excited he can't seem to contain his energy, bouncing back and forth on the balls of his feet like an overexcited puppy.
You made it! Oh man, I'm so excited.
He's so earnest.
It's been so long since I got to work out with somebody else. And a newbie, too. Ah, there's nothing like a good lift with someone who's just starting out. Everything is so new, no bad habits to break, less competitive talk. It's just gonna be you, me, and the weights. Good vibes and a great lift.
A shadow falls over the two of you. A massive, blonde, and bearded figure looms over you.
Oh.
Do not
Hi,
infect them
Christoph.
with your weakness, Duncan.
I keep telling you it's not weakness, bro.
Oh my god, I love his shake weight.
And Duncan was my dad, man. Call me Dunk.
Nonsense! Exercise is violence. It is driving the weakness out of your body by force. I will call you by your name. Duncan Fool Nelson Fart Leg Love Shuttlecock the Third.
Oh, come on, Chris. You're really bringing the mood down.
Christoph glares at Dunk, then turns his exacting gaze on you.
You, tell him what you need.
What I need?
Yes, you need to have the weakness beaten out of your
Christoph says
soft
he needs to.
body.
I need to have the weakness beaten out of
He
me.
pauses for a few long moments before finally adding,
With exercise, you have neglected yourself for far too long. You set foot in my domain. You will do so with intention and strength. None of this real winners do their best and know their limits sentiment and foolishness.
You really gotta relax, man. All of us share this room.
Are you done yet? I really like to work out now.
Yeah! I mean, thanks, buddy, but I think we got it from here.
You do not guard anything but sentiment and foolishness. But so be it. You have thrown your lot in with him. And now you will reap the baby soft consequences. Do not come crying to me when you are so weak you cannot even lift a bag of chips.
Oh my
God
goodness.
damn, that cross trainer is intense. If bringing the mood down was a sport, he'd be a gold medalist for sure.
Right? Good vibes only.
Hell yeah, man. Back to the program. Anyway, today's activity is weights.
he gestures to the weights you've long since abandoned. They're still in decent condition, if a little dusty in places.
Nothing like a good lift. You can work your whole body out. Anybody can get a good burn going with weights, even if you're only lifting a couple pounds to start. It's a great place to start your fitness journey. There ain't no rules, no competition. All you need is yourself and a good attitude. So, ready to get started?
Oh, I'm ready.
Dunk is so cheerful and confident, it's probably more work than it's worth to turn him down. You could, but do you really want to hurt his feelings?
All right, let's do this.
Let's do this!
You lift weights for a while under Dunk's supervision. He ensures your form is always correct and that you're not lifting more than you can handle. He never pushes you too much. He only kindly encourages you when he sees you growing tired, or if he knows you have just a little bit more left in you. When he calls time, you sit down, sweatier and more exhausted than you've been in a while.
Yo, that was amazing, especially for a first session. You doing okay, buddy?
I'm tired, but I feel good.
That's great. Make sure you take it easy the rest of the day, okay? Resting up after hitting it hard is just as important. If you're sore tomorrow, which you probably will be, make sure you take care of yourself. Try soaking in a bath with Epsom salts, or use a heating pad. You can even try a massage if you got a massager or anything like that. And it might sound like the exact opposite of what you need, but trust me, keeping that body moving when you're sore only helps. You lay around and feel sorry for yourself, it just gets worse. But I got something that'll help. Next time, we'll do some yoga. I mean, it'll make you sore too at first, but it'll help you with the rest of the stuff we do.
Okay. Sounds great.
Hell yeah! Love that attitude. See you at the yoga mat.
So is the yoga mat part of the same, like, part of the same thing? I wonder. Okay, so we've done all the doors up here, it looks like. Although there are, like, the closet doors. Do these count?
Ah,
It is.
you've caught me at a strange time. There are normally clothes in here, but they're currently tied up in the laundry room.
Oh. That's okay, I like being naked.
I can tell.
I can tell. Wow, that was fast. Alright. Let's do... the frickin' clock on the wall. Let's do this.
Normally, when you aim your date theaters at an object, you see one personality only. But this time, there are two.
Interesting.
And they're so engrossed in a hideous argument, they don't even notice you've arrived. One is dressed in woven straw, with clothing in a basket on her back, and a shock of red hair that runs down it. The other is only just visible under a messy mop of dark hair and a pile of dirty clothes he's draped all over his body.
Interesting.
Do you think I'm stupid? You think I can't see what's going on right in front of me?
I never said you were stupid, but I am starting to think you're insane.
If I'm insane, it's because you make me that way.
Yeah? Without me in your life, you'd be real fucking normal, huh?
Wow.
Like you don't cling to literally anyone in your life the same way.
I wouldn't have to cling if you would just stay where I can see you.
I am here literally every day. I can't have a minute to myself.
Is this a bad time?
Both of them whirl around to face you, their expressions changing immediately.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry you had to hear that, but please don't worry, it's fine.
Hi, evil being.
Yeah.
Why is it giving you Stanley
just
Parable
fine.
vibes? Because it's equally as uncanny.
The energy in the room may have dampened, but there's still a thick tension in the air.
Evil being, what object should I interact with that I haven't interacted with yet? You don't have to pretend to be okay.
We're not pretending. We're just as strong as ever.
Yeah, strong.
Oh dear, we haven't even introduced ourselves. Though, Dirky and I know you well.
Please don't call me that in front of other people.
Basically anything in the house.
You're so
Any
cute
household
when
object
get
you can think of.
assertive, Dirky. Anyway, I'm Harper, and I'm your laundry hamper.
Uh-huh, Harper.
Oh.
I'm Dirk. And
And
I'm your
I'm
dirty
Dirk.
laundry.
Hey, Dirk. Alright, 2 for 1.
Mm-hmm.
He is a very dirty boy, isn't he?
Oh my god.
Harper.
Harper stomps on Dirk's foot, beaming all the while. Dirk grunts, but says nothing.
Anyway, That's us.
You could sound a little happier when introducing us, Dirky.
Do I not seem happy?
He looks at you, stone-faced.
Every minute with Harper is a non-stop party.
Harper's smile
Oh
grows
my god,
straight.
they're in such a weird codependent relationship.
Well, someone around here's gotta try to put a happy face on things. Jerky broods all the time like he's fucking Batman. What? No.
Okay, we've done the washing machine, but I am trying to like figure out how to make the washing machine and the dryer get back together.
You know, the baseball-themed superhero who patrols the stadium of Baseball City.
Kinda weird you've never heard of him.
Don't be rude, Dirky.
I'm not. It's just surprising.
Not everybody keeps their nose in a comic book like you do.
Well, not everybody needs the level of escapism I do.
There's an awkward silence, and then...
You know, because they're not dating the laundry hamper equivalent of a bamboo finger trap.
Harper is
Dishwasher? I don't think
silent
we've
for a
done dishwasher
very long
yet.
time, but you can feel another argument coming. Just as she opens her mouth, you speak first.
It's been a pleasure to meet you
too,
two.
honey.
Come see us again sometime.
The look in Dirk's eyes seems a bit desperate.
Oh, to be silently pleading with you to return.
You can hear Harper and Dirk's raised voices long after you leave the room.
Yeah, the washing machine and dryer are in like a weird relationship with each other. They had dated for a while. There's Harper. Likes Dirk, jerky poo. Dislikes abandonment. Harper the hamper, who's clearly tied up in a majorly dysfunctional relationship with Dirk, the dirty laundry. Is Dirk not his own entry? Said you met a new dateable. Yeah, there's Dirk. Oop, damn. Stanley realizing we have to play it again. Likes security Harper being told what to do. Dislikes Harper. Wow. And we also have something from Discord.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers. In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi
David
from the
Hypnos should
neighbors
play
and
Stanley
using
Parable. I think
cardboard
that'd be
boxes
fun.
for chairs.
I would watch that.
We had no idea we were changing the world. We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip.
Hey, so
Then
what
the
are you
money
doing?
started flowing.
Hey.
Money always changes people.
I see you.
Didn't take
Hey.
long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1. Bingo. And all
Bingo.
this, the wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became, the pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was
Aw.
still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Dateviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly.
So you stole them.
I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store, and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales
Amazing.
associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
All right, let's find the dishwasher. Yeah?
What appears to be a dishwasher
God.
with arms, legs, and a disconcertingly cheerful face waves happily at you. You tap the Dateviators a few
Okay,
times.
you're not
wondering if
like
they've
a humanoid.
malfunctioned. But the mascot-like dishwasher before you doesn't waver or change.
Hello, and welcome to the Valdivian dishwashing experience. We offer an alarmingly clean output of all kinds of dishware, clothing, and such. My name is Dishy. I'm your dishwasher now.
Oh god. Cursed.
To get started, please connect me to your internet so I can get started knowing exactly what I need.
What do you need to know from me exactly?
I just need to know some basic information. dishwashing habits, dishwashing preferences, past dishwashers owned, financial records, preferences on fruit flavors. For soap, of course.
Financial records.
Records of finances.
Why do you need those?
I just need to know some basic information. Dishwashing habits, dishwashing preferences, past dishwashers owned, financial records, preferences on fruit flavors. For soap, of course.
Nope, this is weird. You're staying disconnected.
That's completely fine. We can absolutely operate in offline mode. Would you like to wash dishes?
Yes.
Wonderful! Please connect to the internet for the best dishwashing experience.
God damn it.
Are you sure you want to use offline mode? In online mode, the possibilities are limitless. With unlimited knowledge of your habits and data, I can make the absolute best dishwashing choices for you. Imagine, plates delivered at the perfect crisply heated temperature. Admire. Nary a crumb nor stain on no single nor multiple dishes. Revel in the dishwashing experience.
God damn it. Fuck this guy.
Then, offline mode it is.
That's on the list for this week. Oh my god, amazing. Dishy, enthusiastic provider of the Valdivian dishwashing experience. He's very appliancey. He asks you to connect him to the internet, but you refuse. He likes being helpful, being handy, being here for you. Dislikes constraints. Okay. Let's go talk to Dante again. No, we were talking to the washer and dryer.
Lay me on, my bro. Ready for your penultimate lesson?
Yes, sir.
Sick. Now, part of you must be wondering, Dante, we've already gone through pickup lines, interests, and observations.
Yeah, we did the dishes,
what
yes.
What other ways could there be to strike up a relationship?
Daisuke is the dishware. Not the dishwasher, the dishes themselves.
Well, shut your silly mouth, because of course, there is. It's remembering that there's a difference between talking to a friend and talking to an acquaintance.
Go on.
Alright, take somebody you meet at a party, for instance. Maybe you work together, but in different departments. Or you have mutual friends, but you never hung out solo. Heck, maybe you even chatted before, have each other's socials and chat now and then, but you've only ever had a few interactions. Does that make you friends?
Does that make you friends? No, of course not.
Whew, alright, good. That's good that you know that.
So he goes inside of Dishy, hopefully
just
not.
Automatically assume you're friends with somebody just off a few small interactions in real life or on socials. The parasocial paradox is real. Like, wanting to make friends is totally fine, right? But damn, nowadays there's objects that have whole dependencies on others who barely even know them. Kinda makes you think. Anyway, let's move on to the next part of the lesson. So, this begs the question, how do you go from being an acquaintance to friend, or maybe even beyond, to romance? Well, if you follow the way of the flame, it's all about investing in someone to understand them on a deeper level. Sure, you may have broken the ice, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. I'm gonna teach you how to melt that sucker down.
I'm ready, Sensei.
Alright, another hypothetical situation. Let's say this acquaintance is a mutual friend, he's like in your hobby group or whatever. You happen to have a meeting and you want to be closer friends with them. So you sit near them. A topic comes up that you don't have much knowledge about, but they're extremely passionate about it. What do you do?
Actively not allowing to ask questions along
On
the
the
way.
ball, showing that body language, that active interest. You may not understand everything about what they like, but you want to learn more because you're interested in what they have to say. And by extension,
I'm gonna have to get that then.
You're really getting the hang
Add
of
it to my
this.
library.
All right, nice job. That concludes our lesson. This is really fun. Have you got any questions for me before we go?
I love talking to you outside
Fired
school.
up.
Why are you so into love?
I mean, who wouldn't want that warm, fuzzy feeling you get in your chest, you know? I want to be able to show humans that keeping someone warm physically is alright, but emotionally, that shit slaps.
Oh my god, I
There's
love
just
him.
something about being vulnerable and willing to devote everything to someone else. That's why I love
That's actually really sweet, Dante.
That's what love does, baby. Makes you do sweet things and cheesy things too, for real. I guess that's why I like it so much. It's kind of like a fire. You can keep it controlled, but sometimes it just goes wild. And I like it both ways.
He likes it both ways.
Anyways,
Mild and
later.
wild. He's a good pick. All right, we're out of dates for the day. Next day. So here's the question. Are you a different closet door than that? Probably not. It's probably the same. I have not dated the piano yet, no. Let's try... Let's try this door. Just confirm that this is not...
They're currently tied up in the laundry room.
Yeah, I like being made out. Okay, so that's the same door as... those say the same thing, so that's the same Dorians. Let's do the piano. Let's date the piano.
A beauty dressed in black and gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear. The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, your air conditioning blasting.
Kinda love
Has
this.
it always been so loud around here? The silence persists, and the stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world. Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it. You introduce yourself, and yet still she does not open her eyes.
Try again.
Finally, she opens her eyes, heaving a polite but obviously impatient sigh.
Maestro?
Maestro? How's it going?
The performance? It was coming along nicely.
Oh, you interrupted a performance?
That was Door 33. Surely you recognized it. It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage. Honestly, the man was a genius. I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Mure. You two have met, I'm assuming?
Is that dulcimer?
No. Dulce Mure is completely different pronunciation, spelling, and comportment. Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it.
Interesting.
A rustling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, it was one of my finest performances to date. It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically.
I see.
I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen. The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music. Very atonal.
Jingle from the Payday Loan commercial. It's Valdivian's hold music. I can't get it out of my head.
Valdivian? Is he a composer?
No, a company I used to work for.
I must say I'm rather confused now. Well, whatever you are playing, I look forward to its evolution.
Interesting. Keys.
So long, Maestro.
A key is a beauty in black and gold who is in the midst of a composition when you met her. Come to see her again to learn more about her. Likes classical music, dislikes dissonance. Okay. Let's see, shall we? There's still so many frickin' things to choose from. Our friend the Waits said that I should take a bath the day after, so why don't we do the bathtub? Never met the bathtub.
Most everything in your home is pretty standard. You may have inherited a lovely one, but it's not exactly what anyone would call luxurious. So when you find yourself bowled over by the nearly suffocating air of luxury and privilege in your bathroom, it's easy enough to pinpoint the source. A beautiful stranger in a luxurious sun-lined bathrobe stands before you, resplendent in black and gold. Her hair and skin have a distinct shine to them, as though she'd just stepped out of the bath. She strides forward, grabbing you by the arm.
Oh my god, it's about time you showed up.
Hello.
I ordered hours ago, and the pizza's free if you're late. Wait a minute. Where's my pizza?
Pizza?
If you don't know what a pizza is, I'm not going to explain it to you. But man, you are not good at your job.
She squints at you, looking you up and down.
Wait. You look familiar. Don't I know you?
I sure hope you do this in my house.
Oh! Oh my god, that's you! Oh!
She laughs, her entire demeanor changing.
Hey, cutie. It's about time you came to introduce yourself to the Queen of Clean. Name's Bathsheba. though I'm
Bathsheba.
Sure you know that. Oh, yes! Still don't know where my pizza is, but that's okay. You're here now, so you can go get me one.
You sure are comfortable giving orders.
Well, yeah. I am a princess. Not literally, but basically. Well, fine. If you're not gonna feed me, maybe you can feed me.
Maybe you can feed me.
You got any good goss for me? Some nice hot tea?
Can't you ask your friends for that?
Well, sure. I mean, I have tons of friends. Ms. Popular here, that's me. But you're here now, and they're all so far away. My very, very real friends, of which there are many.
Mm-hmm.
All right, since you're so unwilling to help little old me, you should ask those special glasses of yours to get me some friends who will.
Okay. I guess.
Oh, goody! We'll start next time I see you then. And bring a gift next time, won't you? Just good manners, you know.
Okay. Bathsheba. Bathsheba, self-proclaimed Queen of Clean. She'd like you to help her make some friends. Likes bubbles, bathing, and herself. Dislikes wrinkly skin. Alright, some like trophies over here. God, there's so freaking much stuff. Let's meet the mirror.
Your mirror has done its job dutifully over the years, accurately reflecting your
Hello.
image back at you in good times and in bad. But today, there is no reflection for you to scrutinize. Only a long-haired beauty who looks at you like you're a work of art.
He is fabulous. Yes, he is. Hello, Amir, the mirror.
Oh, incredible.
Who, me?
Amir throws his arms out to stop you, gesturing to you to stay where you are.
No. Don't move. Step back into the light.
That's sort of radiant. Fair enough. Like this?
Yes. Breathtaking. Look at you. Do you see how well I can frame your face from this angle? You are glowing.
I mean, it's still just me, though.
When you are accustomed to the extraordinary, even the extraordinary appears mundane.
I see. I'm nothing special.
Ah, nonsense. Nothing is special. You're adorable.
Oh.
How could you say such a thing?
Oh.
What could you possibly dislike about what you see?
I look tired.
The sign of a busy mind.
Oh.
That fatigue you see speaks
He's so
to your
flattering.
many accomplishments. Still, rest is vital for your health. Best to make some time for that, don't you think?
You're a flatterer, Amir.
Ah, but the spark has been lit. You'll see.
You make
You'll just
your
have
job
to
so
fan
much
those
harder.
flames
No.
until they're a great, big, beautiful.
If there were a
rolling
dateable
flame
moose
on
in here, I would be all over it.
Stop by any time. I'm happy to admire your beauty any day.
Okay. So I wonder if the bathroom mirror is also a mirror. An abundantly complimentary beauty from the Middle East who is eager to offer you some support on your self-image. Stop by again for another boost of self-confidence. Likes self-reflection, himself and yourself. Dislikes graffiti and Bloody Mary. Love that. Dislikes Bloody Mary. Like there isn't a moose head on the wall that you can do as criminal. Okay. Curious. Yes. So that's both a mirror. Both mirrors count as one. Okay, we're going to go back to Dante, my lovely fireplace, because we've been kindling a little something here.
Hey, good timing, Emperor Nostradamus. It's time for your last lesson.
Already?
I've taken you through the different stages of the pickup, from breaking the ice to building a friendship. Now, it's all about learning how to navigate taking the next step from friend to lover. But before that, there's something I want to ask you, and your answer determines where we go from here.
Fireplace and kindling, yeah.
Why have you been coming to me for lessons all this time?
I wanted to get to know you better.
Hell yeah, I'm glad. It's been awesome getting to know you too. This will be the final lesson. And it's gonna be about picking me up. That's right. You're gonna have to use all your new skills to learn how to make friends with me. And who knows? Maybe that'll kindle something even hotter. Ready?
I'm into it. Scorch me, baby. Let's do it.
All right then, let me set the scene for you. We're in this house together. It's kind of magical. You just found me hanging around and you talked to me for the very first time. Go.
Hey, handsome, that jacket slays.
Oh, why, thank you. It's pretty old, actually.
Let's see. Looks like it's keeping you warm. Speaking of, it's kind of chilly tonight. Or, old is cool, where'd you get it? Do you like to thrift? Where'd you get it? Do you like to thrift?
Oh, you know what? I actually do. Maybe we can go sometime.
You okay, Dante?
Yeah, it's just... Truthfully, I'm kind of tired of this shit.
What? This was your idea.
I know. It's just that I really don't know what I should be expecting from you. At least from this, anyway. Like, damn, you're literally showing me exactly what I've taught you, but it's kind of meaningless in its weird-ass roleplay scenario. I'm not feeling anything like when we're casually talking. I'm actually interested in you, and all you can do is theorize about what to do instead of actually doing it. It's like I don't know the first thing about true love. Only pedagogical pickups.
You're
I'm a
nervous.
big flaming fraud.
No, you're not.
Really? I mean, I'll tell you what I imagine. Love is supposed to make you feel warm and safe in the knowledge that somebody cares about you.
That burning sensation is natural.
And here I am. I'm giving out this advice because I want to make sure other people are able to find love. But it's so hard when I've never even really had it for myself. Maybe it's just who I am. I give out a lot more warmth than people sometimes give me.
Well, I happen to think you've been super helpful.
Well, I'm certainly glad you think so.
You're really knowledgeable and so nice to teach me. Yes.
I'm listening.
In fact, I'd love to return that kindness if you'd let me. Oh, I don't have options here.
I think I'd like that.
Is it the same voice actor for Prince Zuko? Yes, it is.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure. 3 people have mentioned that so
you and
far.
I need to go out and do the real thing, you know?
What do you mean?
Practice our interpersonal skills together. Make friends. Out there. I think this could be a great thing to do together. What do you say, homie? Pick up partners? Hell yeah!
Yay, we're friends! The first person besides Dorian
nice and warm.
that we made friends with. Alright, so we gained 5 sass for that. You kindled a real friendship with Dante. Way to go. Fireplace fraud. It was all a lie. Yeah, voiced by Dante Basco. Alright, nighttime. So, who should we talk to next? Moose, who do you think I should talk to? We're going to start with Dorian. We're going to start with Dorian over here. And then we'll figure it out.
Well, look at that. You've made another friend.
I have.
A true portal in arms. Just like myself. Keep it up. It feels better and better the more you do. Trust me.
Yes, but
Dorian stands in your way, but he seems oddly contemplative.
Pick someone else too. Pick another object.
One of my closest friends. The closet. A space for imaginings, longings, and being trapped in eternal darkness. Here you'll find a water heater, some boxes, and, I suppose that's about it. Do you want to know something interesting about closets?
Sure.
So would I.
Is there a toaster? There is. We've already talked with the toaster. The toaster is Miranda. Miranda Dulce Tostadora, aka Miranda, lead singer of the Migas musical group. Can I take a bath with the toaster? No, I don't think so. I could try talking to the bathtub again and seeing how she wants to make friends. Or I could just go talk to Miranda the toaster again. Alright, evil being. Thanks for coming in. You gonna go talk to the air fryer to give you chips? Sounds good. Let's pick someone from the rumors that we haven't talked to yet. Barry, are the beauty supplies located in the upstairs bathroom?
A stylist with a very vertical, very pink hairdo appraises you, lifting his glasses to take a better look at you. His face is kind, his features soft, and his makeup? Oh, impeccable.
Oh!
Oh my.
How about we... Oh. Oh dear. I think I'm getting lost right at the start of all this. I'm so sorry, darling. My brain runs quicker than cheap mascara sometimes. Stupid Barry, disposable Barry, you're doing it again.
Oh, he has anxiety.
Just stop talking.
Can we start over?
I would like that, yes.
He takes a deep breath, shaking off his awkwardness and giving you a friendly smile.
You relate to him.
Let's take this from the perfectly coiffed top, shall we?
I love a coiffed top.
My name is Barry Styles. I am your one-stop shop for looking good, feeling great. Not that I have to work too hard at that because, and I don't know if I made myself clear enough on this point, darling, but you are looking fabulous. Why,
Barry
hello.
Styles.
I'll be honest, because I like to be clearer than a freshly unblocked pore, I really don't like talking about myself, hun. I'd much rather talk all about you. And
Okay.
eyebrow hydration.
And
Of course, you
eyebrow
really cannot
hydration.
underestimate how important it is to avoid a thirsty brow, baby.
Thirsty brow.
But mostly, I want to talk all about you. In fact, if you'd be so gracious as to indulge me, I'd love to really get under the skin.
Literally?
Oh, not literally, obviously. My products are for external use only.
Fair.
I mean, can I ask you a few questions?
I guess so.
Oh dear. If I can't ask you a few queries, then this might go really poorly. I do well with queries, surveys, trivia, tidbits, and nibnobs.
Oh, he's
especially
Cosmo.
nibnobs. We'll get to nibnobs when I'm damn well ready.
You got it, Barry.
Rousing as well. Okay. This is super exciting. I just love learning about what other people like. I haven't yet met with a taste I can cater to. So, with that in mind, I simply have to ask, drum roll, favorite brand of tweezer?
Favorite brand of tweezer? That's your first question.
Not a tweezer kind of human? More a plucker? That's absolutely okay. I know plenty of pluckers, and they're all plucking lovely. I always like to say that you are valid no matter,
No matter
how
how hard you pluck.
Favorite brand of tweezer?
Okay, let me think. I have a preference for sure.
Let's hear it, my little kitten. Tweeze me.
Tweeze me. Creedle and crab nuts.
Is there anything that company doesn't make? They literally make other companies, at least, if you believe the rumor they've helped the Scunthorpe Mafia set up that shell corporation. I like their tweezers, though. They're metal, they grip small things, they have those little grooves running across the curvy bit. Well, they're just really regular tweezers, aren't they? So, let me just make a mental note. No need to actually write it down. Got a mind like a steel trap. At least when it comes to tweezers and tweezer-related lifestyle choices.
Tweezer-related lifestyle choices.
Ask me to remember a job interview or doctor's appointment, and I can't help you. But random hair conditioner trivia? I could give you that for days.
Tell me more about your special interest. Okay, lay a conditioner fact on me.
I've been put on the spot.
Oh.
Wait, how about this? While it's bad for your hair if you wash it every day, you can safely condition every day with no washing required. This is great because I think people should use conditioner as much as possible. Not so much for the health benefits, but the fact that it just makes hair feel really, really nice, doesn't it? Freshly conditioned hair is the chocolate milk of texture.
The chocolate
At least
milk of
that's
texture.
what I always say. Well, I don't always say that. That was the first time I ever said it, but I'll keep saying it now. What were we doing? Oh, right. Time for your second question. Ask me this time. Barry, what's your favorite lipstick color?
Barry, what's your favorite lipstick color?
This is a good one. A classic of a beauty question. We can't have a beauty Q&A without knowing your favorite lipstick color, can we? Mine is pink.
Pink.
Impressive, no? That's what I said. What, pray tell, is yours?
What's my favorite lipstick color? A different color.
Oh, not one for the traditional? I can certainly respect that. There's nothing that says lippy can't be any color you want it to be, after
Lippy?
all. Now, don't tell me, darling. Let me guess your fave. Blue. No, green. Strike me as a green. Or teal. Or black. Oh, please say it's black. I've not gotten goth in forever. Wait, no, I got it. It's gold, isn't it? Rose gold. Green. No, wait, I already said green. It's gotta be blue then. Maybe teal?
Oh my god, he's so frantic.
This is too hard. I'm just gonna stick with other. Moving on. It's time for our final question. For now.
That sounded threatening.
That sounded threatening.
Anyway, third cue. What do you think is the biggest reason to wear makeup?
What's the biggest reason to wear makeup? To feel unique.
Oh, very much yes, darling. Standing out from the crowd? I love it. A sublime way to feel good about yourself, so long as you're into the attention.
Throw caution
of
to the
course.
wind, yeah. We're
Not
dating household
everyone
items here.
appreciates someone who sets themselves apart. Know what I mean? There's always going to be those who want conformity to keep you comfortably quiet. Maybe they're jealous of the self-confidence needed to be boldly different. Or maybe they're just self-centered and think their idea of normal is the only way to be. I've met my fair share of traditionalists who
This
just
one talks so much, almost as much as
tamper it and
what's his
batter
name,
it
the shower.
until it fits their template. Don't ever let them take the hammer to you. Sorry, I spoke a lot again. Of course I did. I'm an overshare. Need to stop that.
Yeah, he's more endearing than the shower. It's really fine. You don't have to keep apologizing for being you.
Barry still looks embarrassed, but a sweet little flush comes over his pale cheeks, and he smiles at you.
Well, darling, that about wraps up the cues. It was going to be a big 20-question thingy, but I just didn't do it, I suppose. Plus, I forgot half the ideas I
You
had
get a
for
nice
it
little
when I
pink
thought
flush
about
on your
homes for
cheeks,
an hour.
David. That's okay. I had fun with it.
Really? That's wonderful, darling. I had a lot of fun too. Oh, I really hope we can have another
If it hit them
fabulous
hard enough,
chat again.
Moose could manage that. Okay. Oop, no. What have we learned about Barry Styles? Your flamboyant yet laid-back beauty guru comes to you many times for a fabulous chat. Likes, interests, and likes. Dislikes, disinterest, and dislikes.
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately. Is everything all right with the date theaters? Are they operating efficiently?
I think so. Why?
Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the quantum catalyst activator.
What's that?
That's very sci-fi, but essentially, the quantum catalyst activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before. I'll keep an eye on things over here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately.
Throw them in the freezer.
Your life depends on
Your
it.
life depends on it. Oh no. Not my life depending on it. Wait, why?
Sorry. It's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood, and this phone is super duper expensive. But I'll keep analyzing the data.
Weird. Alright, we got 3 more dates today. Do we want to date the treadmill again, or do our yoga date with the weights dude? Do this.
Dunk is in the middle of a downward dog pose.
Oh, a downward
showing
dog
off
pose.
surprising flexibility for someone with a physique as rugged as his. When he sees you, he straightens up and waves, but not before you've gotten a good long look at him in a rather compromising position.
Oh, hi.
Hey, there's my favorite new workout buddy. Ready to try some yoga?
I love yoga. I actually do.
Man, yes! I'd love to hear that. Yoga is popular these days, but when I first started doing it, you wouldn't believe how many of my fellow athletes wouldn't take it seriously. Even now, you still got equipment like Chris, who thinks it's soft stuff for babies, and nothing could be further from the truth.
Throwing caution to the wind is how you get your dick stuck in the VCR. True.
But also, like, who cares if it's soft or not? Real strength comes from not caring about other people's opinions. We're gonna get our yoga on, and nobody's gonna tell us we can't.
On cue, another household object appears in your periphery, perhaps to tell you you can't.
What up, what up, what up?
Oh. Someone
Dunk's
new.
normally unflappable smile grows slightly rigid.
Ah, Shelly, hey, we were just about to...
Do some yoga? Yeah, I heard.
Shelley throws her muscled arms around the two of you, bringing you in for an uncomfortable group hug.
Some bisexual panic just happened.
She's squeezing far too tight, evidently unaware of just how strong she is.
But like, why do yoga when you could lift? Do you know how good at hugging you can be when you lift?
Dunk manages to free himself from Shelley's death grip. You feel his strong fingertips wedging between Shelley's arm and your shoulder.
Lifting is good for your hug muscles. There's
Your
no
hug
doubt
muscles.
about that. But you gotta have a balance, dude. Besides, yoga builds strength too.
Dunk finally manages to pop you out of Shelley's grasp, but she seems entirely unbothered by your escape.
Oh my god.
Balance? Nah, bro. You gotta grab life by the
That shake weight he's holding. Yeah, I love his shake weight.
You don't want our good pal here to miss out on the best in life because they were too busy bending over and staring at the floor.
Shelly, my dude, respectfully,
Shelley, my dude.
life ain't all about lifting.
Shelley's mouth drops open, as though Dunk has just said something absolutely unthinkable. It might be a good time to intervene.
Why are you here?
I told ya! I gotta make sure you're committing yourself to being the best you can be. For everybody else. You gotta get strong for everyone else in your life.
Shelly, come on. Lifting is great, but it's just part of the routine.
How can you say that? How else are you gonna lift your friends up and carry all their burdens and make them a
Oh,
part
God.
of you until you push them away or you collapse under the strain of it all? Why, that's no way to live at all.
Look, we all got our priorities. It's great that you want to do that for your friends. But what kind of world would this be if we all did Shelley's job?
I'm not sure.
This seems to break something in Shelley.
Aw.
She wanders away,
Oh,
muttering
Shelley.
to herself.
What if everyone did Shelley's job? So many muscles.
Dunk exhales, placing his hands on his hips as he takes a moment to recenter himself.
That was intense.
Calm. Okay, yoga time. So first of all, how do you feel about yoga? You ever do it before?
I love yoga.
Yes, love to hear that. All right,
I actually
all right,
do enjoy
let's
yoga.
Get into it. How about we start with a nice down dog pose?
I need you to show me.
Can do. Okay, just go ahead and put your hands down in front of you like this.
Dunk demonstrates the move for you, placing his hands on the floor and bending down in a V shape. His movements are fluid and easy, and when he's done, he turns to look over at you with a bright smile.
Make sense? Your turn.
You bend down into a decent downward-facing dog pose, keeping your feet shoulder-width apart and placing your hands palms down on the mat ahead of you. Your body Dunk is elated to see your excellent posture.
Yeah, that's it. You're killing it. Now, see if you can lift your leg up behind you so you're in a kind of standing split.
Dunk lifts one leg from the ground until it's parallel with his arms, continuing even beyond that until he's in a proper split.
That's quite
He's
flexible.
surprisingly flexible for such a big guy.
Do your best.
You lift your leg up as far as you can, and while you don't get anywhere close to Dunk's level of flexibility, he seems just as excited as if you had.
Hey, yeah, that's it. You got this. You're giving it your all.
Dunk leads you through several poses, encouraging you and guiding you wherever you may need. He's an excellent instructor, always considering your body's limitations as he takes you into your next position. By the time you're done, the two of you have worked up a good sweat. There's almost a sort of intimacy to the whole thing.
Ooh.
You can't really remember the last time you did something like this with someone else.
This is great. You're doing real good. Why don't we cool down with a nice cross-leg sit here?
Dunk motions to you to take a seat across from him on the mat. As you take your place on the floor, you find that for once, his boundless energy has simmered down just a bit.
You're awfully flexible for such a big dude.
Thank you. A lot of big guys like to focus on getting big and staying big. They don't think about how connected everything is. Like if you're squatting. Being flexible makes your squats deeper. And yoga is way more than flexibility. It builds strength and centers you. I don't like feeling confined to one thing. Dunk means sports, baby! If that's football, basketball, weights, chess, it's all good.
Dunk breathes in deeply, In and out, seeming to relax further for just a moment.
We got
and then
2
he's
more
clapping his hands
dates
together
today.
and
What are we
back to
gonna
his
date?
usual energetic self.
Great workout today, man. Really, you killed it. Next time, we're gonna do some good old-fashioned sports. I'll even let you choose the ball.
I guess.
Aw, don't sound so down. We're gonna have a great time.
Dunk, Shuttlecock. Yeah, is this more sports equipment? It's like that's all sports equipment too. Is that all Dunk? Alright, I need 2 more dates tonight. Melanie, thank you for the follow. It's a globe, it's a window. I wonder where the, like... Can't take the rug, but we can't take the table. There's a magazine, couch, chairs, TV remote, light switch. Melanie, would you like to pick a dateable object for me to interact with? Otherwise, we'll grab something from the shower. We've talked to the shower before, and we'll had a little bit of a rough time with him.
After days of anticipation, it's time for Johnny's debut performance on American Maestro.
Let's see how this goes. Johnny is trying to be a singer.
I've got the stream all set up for you.
Oh my
so
god.
Don't mess with it.
Mac is live streaming it, okay?
Stream? Do I look like a fish to you?
Just don't touch it, okay? Your program should be starting soon.
Johnny seems surprised to see you. He looks up from the smartphone he's been squinting at to greet you.
You came back after the way I behaved during our last date. I rightly didn't expect you would.
I didn't want to miss your big night.
Well, don't that just make my heart beat louder than a cock crowing at daybreak?
Not a cock crowing at daybreak.
You're definitely a better shower than I, and I'm really glad you came back. Mostly because I do need to apologize for how I acted. I was being childish and unfair. I was ornerier than a wet hen, and I really appreciate you being willing to give me another chance.
Of course.
Johnny waves the phone in his hand at you with an air of sincere, boyish excitement. It's quite sweet.
Well, I hope you're excited, because they're about to air my first episode. It was such a wild and crazy experience. You want to hear about it?
Absolutely.
So, they kept me on hold for like
3 hours.
Which was kind of lame, but I was too excited to care. And then I finally got to meet the judges. Brittany H., Lil Slushy, and the big bad Gorp.
Lil Slushy, that'd be a great,
cool to see
a
him all
great
in person,
music
you know?
name.
You watched them all on the screen for years, and then suddenly they're talking directly to you.
Uh-huh.
So that was basically a dream come true.
I've never heard of any of those people.
Oh, never. Not even a Little Slushy. Man, he really got to get out more.
Yeah, I do
know
gotta
his
get out
entire
more.
catalog, and I'm a shower.
And I'm a shower.
Now, performing was obviously the hardest part. I was as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Let me tell you what.
They have an endless supply of
But when I thought
like
the anxiety
analogies
was just
like
too
that.
much, I remembered how you believed in me. And I found the strength I needed to push on through.
Still iffy on you, but I appreciate
Iffy
that.
on me, huh? Well, just you wait till you witness this performance. Ain't nothing iffy about that. Oh, no, sir. Oh, Hold on! The episode's starting!
You put your heads together, staring down at the stream on his phone. The TV show logo gives way to footage of singers you don't recognize.
Oh! There I am! Oh, wow! Wow, me on an American maestro! If only my grandpapa could see me now! I mean, he probably couldn't have seen me on account of the cataracts and all. This is just so crazy!
The cataracts.
Look at me up there. Struggling. So dang hard hitting them high notes. Oop. And now the judges are evaluating my performance. Look at little Slushy doing his signature move. Good thing you're watching it with me, because couldn't even describe it if I tried. Oh. Well, that's mighty peculiar.
Uh-oh.
Johnny's smile fades, slowly replaced by a more somber expression.
Apologies for the ads.
Well, looks like they put my performance in a montage of,
Aww.
I guess, joke performances.
We'll hold for a second here. I do love his background music. Alright, as should be ending. Put my performance in a montage of joke performances.
Like all the singers they think are so bad it's funny. Like they're making fun of me. But that can't be right.
Aww. I told you needed more practice. I did.
Yeah, you did. Well, don't that just stick in your throat like a hair on a biscuit?
No.
I guess you were right. I guess I wasn't ready for the big leads. But now I've gone and made a gosh dang fool of myself in front of the whole wide world. Or at least the North American audience. I thought this would be a dream come true. But it's just a nightmare.
Oh,
I
poor
should
Johnny.
listen to you.
Everyone should definitely listen to me about everything. Don't be so hard on yourself.
It's tough. I feel like my whole darn world's been turned inside out. I still really love to sing, though.
And it's a wonderful part of you. Don't let anyone change that.
Maybe being a world-famous singer ain't in
The
the cards
dating's
for old
going well,
John Splash.
Gwyd. Gwyd, I need one more object to date today. What do you want it to be?
Maybe that's a dream I gotta show some grace in letting go. But that don't mean I ever gotta stop singing. And it
That's true,
certainly
Johnny.
don't mean I ever gotta stop loving it. Maybe in the end, it don't matter much if anybody else likes what you make. As long as it makes you happy doing it.
Kitchen sink? I don't think we've done kitchen sink. We've done, You showed a lot of growth, Johnny.
Well, thank you, gorgeous. Truly. Without your encouragement, I'd have spent all my life wondering and being afraid
No, we
of
did do
ever
kitchen
actually
sink once,
taking
but we can keep... It's fine to keep doing it, because that's how you develop, you know.
But you
We'll do
showed
kitchen
me
sink.
it's necessary to take the leap sometimes, especially when you're scared. And more importantly, you showed me that even if it don't work out, everything's still gonna be okay.
Yeah, not everything works out the first time. Oh god, I can't do no sweat bro stuff because I can't say bro stuff. That's what I'm here for, Johnny.
And you know what? I just had a great idea. I think I'm gonna try out for that house-wide talent show I've been hearing mutterings about. I think that sounds like the perfect venue to share my vocal stylings. Don't you think?
Definitely more your speed.
I think so too. And you know what else? I'd like you to do the honor of accompanying me, because even though we clearly mix like oil and water, at least I know your feedback is going to be honest as a preacher on Sunday.
How much acid did the MC take?
And the only way I'm ever going to get any better is with someone pointing out my shortcomings, which you clearly cannot help yourself from doing.
Correct. Hold on, this seems like you're letting me off easy.
Considering how much you seem to hate my singing, and how you're now stuck giving me notes, I think we're square.
Oh no! But I gained 5 sass for that. Oh, hello, who are you?
A well-dressed figure saunters into the room, tossing his locks over one
Who
shoulder
is this?
as he shoots you a look that makes you shiver. There's an aura of danger about him, as if he delights in the misfortune of others, and is eagerly anticipating yours.
Well, well, well. I can't believe it. You really did it.
Did what?
You got dumped, kid.
I didn't get dumped. I didn't want to date Johnny in the first place. I was just trying to help him navigate the perils of his singing career.
Majorly rejected and just tossed to the side.
Thanks.
You're so welcome.
Who are you and what's your deal?
He places a hand on his hip, giving you a knowing look.
I'm a hot topic. Surprised you haven't heard about me already. I'm Regina Rejection.
Regina Rejection?
You can call me Reggie.
Oh, there's Reggie. Okay. What do you want?
Me? I like to come in every time you get a hate ending and take in the sights. It's kind of what I do, being rejection after all.
You show up every time I'm rejected?
If I have something to say, which is every goddamn time.
Fuck me.
I'd be delighted, but I'm gonna make you work a little harder for it than that. Listen, bitch. I'm giving you special access to me here on this app I'm putting on your phone. Have a chat anytime you like.
Reggie takes your phone, typing something into it. He turns your phone back around to show you a funny little icon that looks like a broken heart.
What happens if I get rejected by everyone?
We'll just have to wait and see. That'll be a feat. I'll come by to check on your progress if that's your goal. Let's just say, I really can't wait.
Okay, the make enemies with everybody run. Alright, so let's take a look at these. So, Johnny Splash hates us. Johnny's terrible singing might be matched only by his terribly low opinion of you. He hates you. Johnny's audition. He did his best. Reggie, number 100. You met Reggie Rejection, a spiteful voyeur of failed relationships. You'll be seeing him around. Likes hate rejection in himself. Dislikes love, friendship, and anyone else. Amazing. And, wait, hang on. We did get a... a collectible for him. Everyone rejects you, Reggie rejects you as well, you're labeled. Oh god. Not that ending. You did get a collectible. Reggie's phone app. Call him anytime if you dare.
Champ, champ, champ! How goes it?
Your butt.
I guess I don't know how to speak to the youth today. Valdivian would like you to complete an exit survey based on your time here. How would you rate your time with Valdivian?
Very short and not fun.
All right, everyone has an opinion. And now that one belongs to us.
Have I tried to touch the couch? I have not tried to date the couch
One
yet.
more question. If you were to recommend, I don't know, Tom for a job somewhere, how likely would you be to send his resume along?
Very likely.
That really means a lot, champ. Here comes my resume if you ever have any leads.
Oh my god, age 39.5 position manager work. That's amazing. How does Reggie
You've
work?
reached Reggie Rejection's special phone app. Say goodbye to your battery life. How can I help you spread some lovely rejection this fine day?
Does that have any cool games?
New.
Kitchen sink. Oh. That uses a charge to call Reggie? Never mind. We don't get to... We don't get to do it. Wait, what did it say? It said I've dated... Okay, I've dated 31 objects. Because we do actually have to end here. As much as I want to keep dating.